Alright. Well, I'm back in the studio. It's Jay from Q, and this is What's Q. Well, what's Q? If you have to ask what is Q by now, you're crazy. We've already done 743 of these, but that's all right. I'll tell you anyway. Q is an adventure company. We are a flip-flop company. We are a sunburn company. We're all sorts of companies. And of course, we make guns and silencers and complete systems. And you're probably thinking, well, where are the knives at? Psh, they're right here, brother. Q is the Gypsy Handshake. We teamed up with our buddy Garrett over at SNAKEBIT Knives in Arizona, and we said, hey, look, we need a little EDC knife. Just have something to carry every day. Fixed blade, we're not trying to mess around with no locks, frame locks and liner locks and this lock and axis lock and compression. I don't need those locks, all right? We just wanted a fixed blade. So that's what he gave us, old SNAKEBIT Knives, and Q came up with the Gypsy Handshake. Check this thing out. Cute little EDC blade, got a little belly if you're trying to do a little skinny, you gotta cut some meat or something, do a little food prep. You got a nice little point right there, kind of clipped down. It's not, it's a clip point, sure. I don't know. Yeah, it's got a nice point on it, so if you want to, stab that box with the tape and you get the tape off, you can do all that. I guess realistically, it's really, if you're trying to do like cape work, you can do that. It can be an outdoor knife. What's up? It's up to you. The blade steel on this is CPM S45VN. For all you knife nerds, you all know what that is. I kind of know what it is. I know it's got a Rockwell test, like a hardness test of like 60 to 62, something like that. It's a good steel, great for everyday use, It holds a nice edge on there. Woo, that's sharp as a motherfucker. The scales on it are a burlap micarta. That's just cool adventure guy shit, They could be G10, computer nerd, but they're not. They're burlap micarta because it looks cool. I'm sure it's functional too, but it looks cool, and that's what we like. Now, if you look on to hold those scales on there, you have heat-treated 17.4 stainless little screws in there. What's that remind you of? Q, maybe. So since we did the Saboteur back a couple years ago, which sold out in under 5 minutes, no big deal. Everyone's been asking us for another knife, and specifically a fixed blade. So here it is. It's nothing that's huge and crazy and that you're not going to carry. This thing is an everyday, wear it in your pocket, do whatever. Get your little sharpening choil right there. It fits in your hand. Put a little lanyard on there if you want to get a little extra down in there. It comes in this brown Kydex sheath with an ulti-clip. Pretty slick. You can clip it into your pocket, behind your belt, do whatever. You can adjust it completely. You got multiple points of adjustment, so you can let it ride high or low, however you like it. It's kind of the perfect everyday knife. It's some texturizing right here. It's not knurled, but we put a little texture here for your thumb or your finger so you don't slip. Okay? I know about jimping. Stick it in your little pants or your belt or your shoes or your boots. Stick it in your socks. I don't care where you put it. Just have it on you. It is SNAKEBIT Q Gypsy Handshake EDC fixed blade. I already said it's Q, but it's Q.